Welcome back to the darker side of the forest with the Nightmare Tank. And I'm here with a video of Subnautica. But for this video, things are a little different because I am doing this to lay out a route for someone. You see, the problem we have is that I'm working with the Great Berate, channel is in the description. And he's running a special challenge of Subnautica right now. And the challenge is that he must complete the game without reaching the surface even once outside of a vehicle. He can enter vehicles, he can enter habitation suites, sea bases and the like. But he himself is not allowed to go above the water's surface without being inside a vehicle or something of that caliber. So that means that his effective exploration radius is pretty heavily crippled. Like, he can't just go anywhere he wants as a result. So he's tasked me with laying out a safe route from Lifepod 5 here to Lifepod 3, which is over yonder, 500 meters away. But if he's not allowed to breach the surface, how is he going to do it? And if he doesn't have a sea glide or a sea mast, unlike me, then how is he going to not run out of oxygen along the way? Well, the answer to that is to make use of brain core along the way, which I shall be marking out. So, as you can see, I've got waypoint markers marked out, waypoint 1 and waypoint 2. Each waypoint contains a brain core, so I'll be using those as a relay point for the route to get Sky from here to there without drowning. And so I'll go ahead and show you my route. So just embarking this because I'm allowed to use this. Sky's not. Well, I mean, well, until he gets his own. Okay, so I've dropped numerous flares along the way to serve as additional pathing. So as you can see, I've got flares here, there, and if we just ascend up to here, I did have a flare up here, but I think it's tumbled down into the caves. Yeah, there it is. Let me just get that back in its correct spot. Oh, it's blinding. It's blinding. Well, okay. You know that it's supposed to come up here anyway. So yeah, so here's waypoint 1, right next to that flare. And as you can see, there's a brain core there. He'll be using that to resupply his oxygen. It's just 100 meters away from the Lifepod, so this should be an easy one, like maybe 10 to 20 seconds swim, if that. And then once he has his oxygen supply, resupplied, then he will ascend up to the top of this cliff face, hopefully, and then he will head down in this direction and up into this giant coral tube, which is a great location for quartz and also limestone outcrops. So I anticipate he'll probably remember this spot. There's also some quartz caverns and a cavern with sandstone out in that direction, if he ever chooses to come back. Alright, but anyway, back to the main route. Once he's out of the big core tube, he needs to chuck a hard right over here to waypoint 2. And this will be his second brain core resupply. And then after that, from here to Lifepod 3, it's just a straight swim. I could not find any other brain core along the way, so we just gotta go big or go home here. So that's what we'll be doing. I've calculated the distance of the swim from waypoint 2 to Lifepod 3. It's about 30 to 40 seconds swimming time for Sky, because he has fins, but that's all. So with any luck, he should arrive at Lifepod 3, where there is PDAs, sea glide fragment you can see on the floor there, And here's the interior of the Lifepod. There's a PDA in there. I'm not sure if there's anything else in there. And I can't be bothered to get out to look right now. Okay, but once it's reached Lifepod 3, I do have a bonus objective. I'm hoping that once he's finished searching Lifepod 3, if he orbits around it so he's facing the intact side with the number on, so the side with the number that's intact, and then he just continues straight forwards from there. After 100 meters, he should end up at a kelp-forest wreck, and this, I can't remember specifically what's inside of it, but there should be some useful things. As you can see, there's also a very high stalker risk in this area. I think there's like 3 stalkers around this wreck, maybe. So it's a very high risk. But they can't really get to him once he gets inside, which the entrance is a crawl space there. That'll be his way in. And well, exploration would be the dangerous part. Maybe we could pull this off. I'm not sure. If you don't see this video, then I probably miscalculated something. But anyway, if he makes it there, or if he doesn't, if he just stays with Lifepod 3 and doesn't come to visit the wreck, then that's entirely his choice. Once we're done with whatever we do, it's a 30-second swim back to waypoint 2, or however long it is. Still about 30 to 40 seconds. I think it's 30 to 40 seconds to about the same distance to either Lifepod 3 or that wreck. Although Lifepod 3 is the primary objective here. And then just get this guy back to waypoint 1, which you can pretty much beeline towards the Lifepod to pass along the way. And then he comes over this cliff face, and we are back to waypoint 1. And then the Lifepod is just another tiny little swim from there. So that's the route I've picked out for Sky. I'm hoping that it'll work, because I don't want to be a bad navigator. But we'll see how it goes. So that is the route I've picked out for Sky. We shall see how it goes in the video. So, hope you enjoy this. Hopefully I'll be doing more of these. We don't know yet. It's kind of a grey area. We'll see what happens. But until then, nightmares out.